Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here with yet another really cool psychic training tool, combining with what I like is that it gives you magic tricks too, or mentalism tricks that make doing all these things fun. So even if you have trouble with psychic power, well, he shows you how to do a little tricks to impress your friends and to show people how real this can be. You know, these magicians do this and make hundreds of millions of dollars. There's no reason why you shouldn't practice doing real psychic things. But hey, like everything in life, fake it till you make it. So let's look at this fascinating, not a game or a puzzle. These authentic materials enable you to accurately evaluate yourself and your friends to see if they have ESP. Made in the USA by the Pacific Game Company of North America. North Hollywood, California, 1976. Well, there's your pedigree. When people gave a damn, apparently, or at least were interested in these areas. And we're going to show you all the contents of this. These games must have sold fairly well because there's a lot of them out there. We do have them in stock, and we show you how to use them. I guide you through the use of these things, which is really important. So if you purchase this from us, you will get further audios. But let's go through and look at what you get here. But let's talk about, of course, first of all, let's talk about who made this. You know, I always like to stress that these things are not what you think they are. Let me put this down while one good thing about the GoPros, you get all these wide-angle views, which are annoying but helpful in this kind of situation. So let's go over here. Leo Benecke is the person who put this together. So, again, here he is. We should note these people. I guess he's a forgotten memory in the world of Psi, but not from me. We recognize you, Leo. You made a hell of a nice kit here, and you put your own money into it, most likely, and did a lot of work. Now, ever since he acquired an interest in telepathy while in high school, Leo has traveled across the country, into Canada, across the sea to England, performing his demonstrations, amazing performances of expanded mental capacity, instant memorization, rapid calculations, and other instances that border on the unbelievable. Between engagements, he has written numerous monographs on various occultic and psychic arts. His collection of mental training and psychic tests in his latest work and is presented to help public better understand the growing field of parapsychology and to sharpen your mental abilities. So again, that's what I like about this stuff. It's just not psychic. He also deals with the brain in general. He also deals with memorization. You know, everybody, you know, if you had a great memory, and this is something that school systems don't want to teach, because then everybody would get good grades and they couldn't have special people. Because what is all of life when you really get down to it? Unfortunately, what are we? I mean, this is really rarely discussed, and I won't cover it too much here, but we are basically our memories. No matter if you don't remember anybody. You don't remember your name. You don't remember your family, your mother, your father, your wife. Whoa! You're perfectly operating. Now, this is the frightening and scary part of dementia and Alzheimer's, is that you don't remember anything. You don't even remember how to poo. Wow. So, as usual, it goes into the good introductions that you got in those days. Part 1 is U and ESP. Here's the whole training manual. Part 2 is psychic trickery. Being an entertainer, spot cards, 9 squares, super memory, color cards, window cards, and ESP routine. And as he said, why not have this? Some of the richest entertainers in the world are magicians, like David Copperfield, who has hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, super rich, has his own island, and others, of course, out there as well, like Penn and Teller, who are worth $150 million each, making little tricks to make you look like an idiot. A lot of these people, the art of memoronics, meaning what is memoronics? How to memorize things, and he shows you how to do it. Very important to have, because if you're any person that needs to do this, that needs to achieve anything, pass tests, well, if you have a good memory, you don't have to apply anything. You just repeat the garbage, check the right box on your test, and you're a genius. Here we go, list of materials. Now, this is a kind of crude game I got many years ago inexpensively, so it's not really mint condition, but in some ways, it's kind of cool. So you get 25 cards, each one printed with 5 designs, circles, etc. These are the ESP cards, dual sense cards. You get 5 of these. You get Party ESP, a large card with 25 ESP symbols, and this is used in more of his party things. Dice, you get 2 dice, 1 red, 1 white. You get testing pads. You get 50 testing pads, and we'll go over those. But here's your testing pad. I guess we could show these as we're doing it. Here's your testing sheet. I was amazed these are always very full. People don't do nothing, though. Here is your Party ESP. These have all the ESP symbols on them, and so forth. So it's on a nice little card. Here's a card with different numbers and sequences on them. Here's the dice. Now, you don't get this cool transmitter. That goes with our radionic machines. I'm just using that to hold things up. Color cards, sensing colors, projecting colors. That's all part of sensing. You just don't want to sense shapes. You want to sense colors. What's the vibration of colors? Here are these kind of number cards, and here are, I'm assuming these are used in the memory cards. These are alphabetical, and you use these for the memory system. I'm not sure if these go or not, but these are scratch and sniff cards. I don't think that came with this, but kind of cool. It may be. And I don't know how old they are, but they still stinky. Let's show them here. Strawberry. Grape. Pickle. Actually still smells a pickle. So you scratch and sniff these. I'm not sure. As I said, I don't think those come with the actual game. That may have been inserted here. Okay, here's some little instructions on how to use things. I always like to include everything. As you said, this is made by the Pacific Game Company, which I'm assuming is nobody special, probably Leo's company. In 1976 he made this. It's made in the USA, North Hollywood, California. And of course, let's give due to this person who's probably long dead. This is the person who packed it. This product was carefully inspected and checked by the undersigned. If anything escaped my attention, please write directly to me at the factory. Give me complete facts, include stock number and explanation of your problem in detail. It's not necessary to contact the store from which you have made the purchase or return the product. Write to Pacific Game Company, 12830 Raymer Street in North Hollywood. As a matter of fact, I've been on that street. Phyllis Eggerly. Hello, Phyllis. You help people train themselves. That's good. So here's some discs that have actual colors on them. Round cutouts. And these are used in the process as well. You also get little tokens. These are used in the process as well. So you can see how this is a really cool kit. Everything is in it. And as I said, these are kind of readily available. I mean, I see them often, so we do sell these. So if you are interested in this, make sure you check out our link. Let's go through the instructions here again. What's really nice, as I said, all these things are done very professional. So here we are, part 1, UNESP. History of ESP experiments. And they always have some very good write-ups here. You can see these people did some good research and put together good explanations of what all this is, who was involved in it. They talk about Rhine here and people that came after them. Which is really nice, and it talks about research going back to even pre-Rhine. Of course, there's a cool eye. So very interesting. Testing for ESP. So it goes into it right here for all people that want to test your ESP, test others. PK dice test, basic test, and it gives you all the details here. How to do it, because people don't know how to do that. Run through test, dual sense test, scoring ESP tests, ESP cards or party ESP. And here's another thing on Party ESP. And there were several books written on this. You know, Party ESP was very big in the 60s and 70s. PK Dice. And there were several books written on it. People did this. They got together and did fun things like this. And I would love to see that redone here and get people start doing that again. You know, you want to do something interesting. You know, people go to parties and have dinner together and they talk about nonsense, eat bad foods, get drunk, or whatever they do. I mean, why not do something fun? It goes into the how to do scientific scoring for lots of numbers, marking the test pad. Here's the test pad again. You know, it shows you how to mark that. Part 2, psychic trickery. Now, this is what I like. He tells you how to do a lot of what's called mentalism. Now, mentalism is stage magic that is based in ESP type things. Sensing cards, reading minds, telling fortunes. Well, he goes into all that and tells you how to do it, because that's a big thing, apparently, of what he was into.